Start with this. In a long-awaited ruling, the Supreme Court today handing a partial victory to former President Trump. The justices deciding that presidents are entitled to immunity from prosecution for official conduct while in office, though they can be prosecuted for actions taken in a private capacity.
The case is now headed to a lower court to determine what's going to specifically happen. And NBC's Alice Barr has new information, plus how all of this impacts the pending charges against the former President Donald Trump for his actions surrounding the 2020 election.
The Supreme Court today setting a new standard for presidential immunity that effectively hands a victory to former President Trump. The High Court ruling the former president is immune from prosecution for official conduct related to his presidential duties while he was in office, though not for personal acts.
The tricky part is what is an official act and what is not an official act, and how are we going to decide it?
The case now heads to a lower court to sort that out, making it highly unlikely Mr. Trump will go to trial before the November election on charges he tried to illegally overturn the 2020 election results, culminating in the January 6 Capitol attack. The former president calling it a big win, while a senior Biden campaign advisor said the ruling doesn't change the facts, arguing that Donald Trump snapped after losing the 2020 election. Protesters on both sides reacting outside the High Court.
I think Trump's role on January 6th was the commander-in-chief.
I'm outraged that American citizens will go to the polls in November not knowing the details.
The decision grants immunity to core presidential powers, including Mr. Trump's contacts with Justice Department officials as he sought to reverse the 2020 results, and outlines presumptive immunity for acts on the outer perimeter of official duties, like his discussions with former Vice President Mike Pence. In the majority opinion, Chief Justice John Roberts writing that immunity for official conduct is necessary to safeguard an energetic, independent executive. In a blistering dissent, the three liberal justices said, quote, "The court effectively creates a law-free zone around the president, upsetting the status quo that has existed since the founding."
So critical in part of the ruling here, it explains that not only did the ruling prevent the president from being prosecuted for any official acts, it also says that official acts can't be used as evidence in prosecutions over unofficial acts. So a little intricate there.
Yeah, and that makes it very difficult to present a case against a president under any circumstances there.
We'll see how this plays out.